Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Take for their disease. Breathe just like a wind, spread into the streets. It's time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip cards into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Yeah, we ran out of patience. Boil up with the cold hard hatred. I can feel the vibration. Feet in the streets, it's a new sensation. I wanna break faces on the pavement. I wanna make greatness look complacent. Adrenaline awakened, I can taste it. We can make an impact, grab and then take it. Like a disease, bring them to their knees. Take for their disease. Breathe just like a wind, spread into the streets. Time to make them bleed. 'Cause we just want retribution. Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. Flip gods into weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. 'Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
postseason in points, rebounds and assists, and many thought his absence would hurt Serbia's chances in the World Cup. Even with Jokic, the Orlovi, the Eagles missed a quarterfinal berth at the 2022 Eurobasket. In this World Cup, however, Serbia gave an early warning of their potential when they swept aside Puerto Rico, South Sudan and China in Group B, despite a narrow 78-76 loss to Italy in the second round. A dominant Serbian side got the win over the Dominican Republic, punched them a ticket to the knockout rounds, which saw them cruise to victories over Lithuania and a Canadian side featuring NBA stars Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and RJ Barrett, Dylan Brooks. We saw them in action earlier on. But crucially, players like Bogdan Bogdanovic stepped up in this campaign. Not only did Bogdanovic take on the responsibility of leading the team, he's also smashing FIBA records in the process, surpassing German great Dirk Nowitzki's 425 points to become the fifth highest scorer at a World Cup. He's now on 427 points going into this. In the semi-final win over Canada, Bogdanovic was the top scorer with 23, supported by Nikola Milutinov. 16 points for him, 10 rebound double-double, with three other players racking up double digits. In the post-game, Bogdanovic heaped praise on his teammates, though. He was tasked with his teammate Alexa Abramovic was tasked with guarding Gilgeous-Alexander. Serbia also boasts a loyal fan base who travelled all the way to Manila and stayed for the duration of the tournament. So we'll hear them where they are, just waiting for their side to come out here and take what's, according to them, rightfully theirs. Despite the disappointing fifth-place finish in 2019, fans never stopped believing in the success of the country of 7 million people across all sports. Germany are no slouches, though, as they've proven by beating Team USA. An upset. It's a fairy tale run for them. They've never reached the World Cup semi-final until this year, world number 11. Germany could have easily been counted out for this championship, even heading into the semi-final as the lone undefeated team in this World Cup. Germany's chances seem dim. They almost surrendered their quarterfinal to World Cup debutants Latvia, squeaking by 2 points. Leading scorer Dennis Schroeder had a cold night, shooting 4 of 26 from the field. It's a shocking stat there, but they got through. Key player Franz Wagner was also easing back into the lineup after picking up an ankle injury in the opening game against Japan. But here we are with the first throw of the game. Match officials get us underway. Serbia in the blue. And here we go. The World Cup Final 2023. Live to you on Flash Score. And Serbia holding up the ball. Milutinov will be crucial here. Attacking the basket to the left of the court. And Jovic goes down. We'll take you through the starting 5 for each side. It's an early foul, though. Just trying to figure out what's happened there. Is it for a block? It is. Serbia's ball still in possession in the opening 30 seconds of the final. Bogdanovic drifts in, passes back outside, and Jovic, his three-point attempt, rims out but back in, off the backboard. First points for the Serbian number 24. Stefan Jovic plays his basketball in Spain with Zaragoza. Now the first possession for Germany, playing in the all-white strip to the paint. The layup comes, but Jovic with the rebound and the big dunk at the other end. Explosive from the Serbians in the opening minute of play. Jovic again. This time it's Nikola Jovic, Miami Heat player. 5-0. Germany need to get on the board. Wagner, his layup rims out off the backboard on the rebound, though. Franz Wagner. 2 plays in a row. Germany got to the rim. Orlando Magic, one of 2 brothers out there Serbia back with the ball. Stefan Jovic in the lane. Milutinov gets the rebound. Three-point attempt coming! Just hits the rim and picked up by Germany. And in transition, they'll come with Schroeder coming forward, and Schroeder makes the basket. 1 point in the game, very early stages. Players on the court: Obbs, Schroeder, Thies, Voigtman and Wagner. That's Franz Wagner for the Germans. Serbia in possession though. Milutinov holds it up, and up went was Nikola Jovic. The foul called was on Voigtman. So Gordon Herbert, the coach of Germany. Svetislav Pesic, the coach of Serbia, landing on his tailbone. Nikola Jovic with a breakaway dunk to set the tone. Serbia, ranked number 6 on the planet, looking for a third World Cup. And match officials explaining to Voigtman that it's a block foul. 2 minutes and 20 seconds into the first quarter. It's all about how tenacious Germany can be in defense, because Serbia have lots of power. They've got, they're without Borisa Simunak, who had his kidney removed. So an awkward injury. So Serbia forced to make a change. There's an ankle injury. That's a massive loss with Dobric going out. Player from Virtus Bologna. He's been outstanding in this tournament, averaging just under 10 points a game for this duration. The last couple of weeks here in the Philippines, Japan and Indonesia, the co-hosts. The first shot made here from the line. The second attempt of Serbia try and extend to a 3-point gap. Marinkovic with an average of 7.6 in this tournament. So in comes Marinkovic as Dobric goes. Gets some treatment in the dressing room. Schroeder for an option. Voigtman lays it off. There's Franz Wagner, needs a helping hand. It's come off Jovic. So Germany will have the ball back. They trail by 3. First time into the final for Klein Mannschaft. That's what their nickname is at the national team level. Football is Voigtman. Oh, that is lovely. 3 points from a long way out, the big man from Olimpia Milano. Ties the game at 7 each. Averaging about 4.5 points from 3 points territory each game. Bogdanovic now, the captain, wants 3 for himself. It was never on target. Milutinov on the rebound, the 2 incoming. Banks it home. That was Bogdanovic, the captain. Timed his run in perfectly into the paint. Here we are. Thies misses from 3 points. And on the rebound, it was Franz Wagner, fouled by Stefan Jovic. So it was in the process of shooting. 6:29 left on the clock in the first quarter. Devastating start from Serbia, who quickly shot out to a 5-point lead if you're just joining us. Here in the Mall of Asia. We're in Manila. To the line is Franz Wagner, the Orlando Magic guard. Misses the first though. He's here with his brother, also playing his club basketball with Orlando, Moritz. So an all-European final. The Germans looking to bring it back to 1 point. This time, Big Franz with a good result. Serbia now progressing down court. The zone defense set up. Stefan Jovic wants two from just inside the three-point line. That'll rim out, and here comes Germany. Can they take the lead off the backboard? Well, he nearly made the shot. Looking for the contacts, it seems. And it's Franz Wagner down the other end. Now, Stefan Jovic was doing the defending, almost. They might be calling goal interference against the number 5, Nikola Jovic. There's two Jovic's out there, Stefan and Nikola. One's a guard, one's a forwards. And Germany want goal interference as Nikola Jovic's hand hit the backboard as he tried to block. Match officials discussing. Mini conference out in the middle. I think they're going to give away 2 shots for Franz Wagner. He's incredulous to the results, but he'll have they've ruled that regardless of the touch on the backboard, the ball's never going in. So Germany through France makes the first. Now with a chance to take the lead for the first time in this game. You can see as a forward, he loves the pick and roll read. Just looking at his heat map. And Wagner sends Germany with a 1-point lead. First time in this World Cup final. And Serbia, Milutino. Back to the boards, needs some help. Bounce pass, 2 easy points. Nikola Jovic reclaiming, the man from Miami. Schroeder, German captain. Ankles of steel. Now the inside pass, jump shot, 2 points, knocks it down. That was Obst, Bayern Munich. 1-point game, Germany leads. Serbia in possession, they'll have the ball back after it goes out. The Obst averaging 10, a little over 10 each game. Voigtman making the assist. So far, Germany able to stake their claim. They are here and they mean business. This is why they beat Team USA, but they need better defense than that. As it was the number 9 that steamed in, Vanja Marinkovic. Serbia back in the lead, but defending now. Schroeder fakes the 3, goes out wide on the left. Franz Wagner. 2-point attempt here for Weiss, and it's in. Sinks a couple more points. Daniel Theis of the Indiana Pacers. Plenty of NBA ammunition for both sides. Miami, Philadelphia, Petrusev of Serbia with the 76ers. Also got Bogdanovic of Atlanta. Oh, 3 points. Came out of nowhere. Serbia, 16-14 with Bogdanovic. The captain shot, if there ever was one. Went in off the backboard as well. Now Germany down the other end draws the foul. Schroeder. Serbia's ice pick and roll coverage. The big men are dropping. It's actually a foul against Schroeder for a travel. So now the exchange of passes. Nikola Jovic back for the inside run of Voigtman. Bogdanovic gets it back and gives it away quite easily. And now Schroeder will bring it down, his opposing captain. He's got Marinkovic on his tail. Schroeder still with it. 10 seconds left on the shot. A little less now, and goes for 3. Hits the rim, bounces straight up. In came Voigtman and gets a shove in the back. That's against Bogdanovic. So the Germans looking to get back on level terms. An ambitious German side. May not have even qualified, but they are here as the number 11 rank in the world. First ever final. What can they do in this first quarter? Can they stay with Serbia? And in possession once again. This is a good run from Obst. Oh, lovely bounce pass on the inside, and Voigtman dunks it home to tie the game at 16 apiece. Voigtman 5 points so far. One from three-point territory. Now the five out there for Serbia: Avramovic, Bogdanovic, Jovic, Marinkovic, and Milutinov. But Marinkovic gets a little space to shoot and nails it from outside the three-point line. Serbian number 9, combination of skill and real quality on show. Schroeder. Bounce pass, lucky not to be intercepted. As now we've got a couple of replacements. Isaac Bonga coming in. Well, Obst for three. Responds. Long range shooting at both ends. Just under 3 minutes to go. A skid pass there, doing the damage to open up space. Now, the way that Obst was able to get that ball in a millisecond, he'd unleashed from three-point territory. It was all about the way he caught it. Eyes like a hawk. He's got his radar on. Astute from Germany in this opening quarter. They're going blow for blow. Serbia now in possession. Obst doing the defending. Marinkovic, see what he can do. Nikola Jovic goes for three off the backboard from downtown. So it's not just the guards that are doing the damage, also the forwards are getting out wide and hitting home from a long, long way out. German, Obst. Has to go alone here. Under the rim he goes. Now he's fallen out of bounds after there was some contact from Marinkovic. Whistle went. This might be a German ball still. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Obst had nowhere to go. So he did such a good job of lining up with the defensive zone. Neither side looking fragile at this point, especially when it comes to defending the baskets. Rarely seen much space underneath it. Chance for a couple of changes. And this throw will come back in with Schroeder looking for an option. So Moritz Wagner's into the game, the number 13. Now Avramovic is being called for a foul. That's on Bonga. And he's staring down the referee, which won't help the cause for Serbia. Avramovic doing some defending there. And they cannot afford another foul. Cannot afford to get into a rift with the match officials at this stage early on in the World Cup final. You can agitate the opponent, but not the referee. So Germany from the line, bring it back to within 2 points. Schroeder at the line, Toronto Raptors man. And sinks the second. Expertly done. So with 2 minutes left on the first quarter clock. Mauro Lowe also out there for Germany. So he's out there with Schroeder at the same time. We'll see what kind of pressure they can apply. Serbia in possession. The whistle goes. That's a defensive foul. It's going against Lowe. He wasn't in the process of shooting. Serbia clinging on to a 1-point lead. Thrown back in. The Eagles looking to soar from long range. The drive comes in. Avramovic goes in with a left-hand roller off the backboard. Alexei Avramovic playing with Partizan in his home nation. Low now. Germany 3 points behind. And Franz Wagner is cleaned up by 3 Serbs. Cannot release the ball. Finally gets some space for Bonga. Rims out. Serbia now with a chance to extend. Get some separation before the quarter time buzzer goes. Currently with Thiemann. Moritz Wagner out there as well. And Wagner tried to knock the ball across the line. Shot clock's going. Long range effort came. Now Guduric trying to draw the foul. Now, who have they called this on? Just as the shot clock was up. Now this is against Bonga. And it's from a long way out, so that's frustrating for Germany. Nearly get the turnover, and they've given away a foul. And it's kind of the process of getting the rebound, so shot clock goes back to 14 seconds. Not sure that comes out of the game. In comes both Wagner brothers are out there. Marinkovic. That's a 2. It's a long way out, just inside the line. Consequences for Germany, giving away a cheap foul. 26-21. But plenty of time for Germany to strike. Moritz Wagner under the hoop. Easy 2. Drive to the basket. And it's quite amazing the way he's able to get on the outside of one opponent, on the inside into the backboard. Serbia will have the last attempt of the quarter. It will come from 3-point territory. Rims out. Now Germany from a long way out. The long throw goes. Doesn't find a player, doesn't find a hoop. Quarter time, World Cup final here in Manila. It is Germany who trail by 3 points. Serbia with a good opening term. Both sides actually will be satisfied with that splendid use of the ball by the Serbs very early on. Shot out to a lead in the opening 90 seconds. Germany hung in there though. So check back in the coming seconds for the commencement of the second quarter. You're here on Flash Score. So here we go, the start of the second quarter. FIBA World Cup final, live on Flash Score. Thanks for joining. Germany in possession, going from left to right. They trail by 3, 26-23. Serbia, great defense in transition now. Here they come down the right side. Three-point territory. Not nailed on the rebound. It was a big jump there from Petrusev. We'll take you through the starting fives. Bonga, Lowe, Thiemann, and the two Wagner brothers for Germany. Avramovic, Davidovac, Guduric, Marinkovic, and Petrusev. As coach Svetislav Pesic rotates the squad nicely. First shot from the line is sunk by Filip Petrusev. He's got the second of two free throws coming and gets it out to a 5-point gap now. And Germany need to hit back. Can't afford to go down by double digits. Wagner to the hoop, drives home. A little layup. So 28-25 now, Serbia. Not exactly in control, but definitely dictating terms on the scoreboard. Germany did pinch the lead for about a minute in that first quarter. Vramovic can't sink two. Little jump shot doesn't pay off in Germany. The pass from Lowe goes behind his man. He was looking for Moritz. Is back now, went off with an ankle injury very early on. He's on the bike at the moment. Serbia in possession. Trying to force a turnover. Three come to Petrusev. Well defended though. The pass intercepted, but it'll be a Serbian ball once again. 3.2 seconds on the shot clock. So just a moment for Johannes Thiemann to get his shoelaces back in order. And then that plays for Alba Berlin. Again, it'll be a three-point attempt. Off balance, and Guduric had to go as the shot clock was wound down, and that is the tenacity required by the Germans to stay in the hunt. So to Germany's credit, they are forcing a high percentage side like Serbia to go for the Hail Marys. Shot clock running down, but now it's Germany's opportunity to progress down court. Bonga is out there. Isaac Bonga may have drawn a foul there against Guduric. Unnecessary for these individual battles that are starting to unfold. Back in. Now a chance here is it's body to body. Bonga out on the right side of the court. Really good defense here though from Serbia. Shot clock winding down, but Bonga makes a shot just as the shot clock went down into the decimals. So 2 points, back to a 1-point game. Outstanding World Cup final action. An ambitious German side up against the power and intelligence of Serbia. Tried to bounce pass through. Petrusev couldn't get there. Germany get the ball with a sturdy defense. They just need to think their way to the hoop now. Thiemann. Three-point attempt. Wagner from deep. Doesn't find it. In the process of shooting, though, he was fouled by Avramovic. So he will go to the line. And it'll be 3 free throws awarded. Franz Wagner drawing the foul. So we'll have a timeout called. Serbia has called this with Svetislav Pesic, their coach, unhappy with the way the second quarter's gone so far. Former player is Pesic. No point trying to listen in as he calls the timeout and has the match speech. He's given away some tactics here, but it's all in Serb, so former coach of Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Germany as well. So he knows the setup, a new system. His opponents here. He's actually coached Germany in 2 different stints. As a player, played with Partizan, Bosna and Pirot. He has won the EuroLeague Championship with Barcelona. It's back in 2002, 2003. Back then there was a golden period for Serbian basketball. That's when they last took the cup. 2 times winners up against the debutante finalists here. Serbia topping their group over Puerto Rico. 3 wins from 3. And since that, belting of China, 105-63. So the first of 3 goes down. Finally, the timeouts called. It's over. Franz Wagner since the first. Serbia finishing second in their group. It was on head-to-head with Italy, who beat them by 2 points. Second one is put down here as well by Franz Wagner. Third one, 3 of 3 made there from France. So Germany in the lead now by 2. 30 points to 28. Serbia now from 3-point territory. Bogdanovic nails it. Super shot from the captain. It's the opulence they have, though. So much depth court side with Serbia. Germany trailing by a point now. It is jab for jab. Wagner to the basket. Drives, loses balance off the backboard. Serbia down the other end now. The solo individual effort from Bogdanovic blocks. Germany make amends. Bonga doing the defensive work. Tidies up. And great defense. The steal from Davidovic. 3-on-1 break. And the layup. Davidovic stole it. Then fed it on. Guduric giving the ball back to him. Bogdanovic, Davidovic, Guduric, Jovic, and Petrusev are out there. But Bonga for 3. Downtown. Scores tied at 33 each. Bonga out there with Schroeder, Thies, Voigtman, and Franz Wagner. Serbia back with it, though. What can Germany do? They give away a foul. Petrusev fouled by Lowe. And beautiful execution from Bonga just a minute ago. So a couple of substitutions made. Schroeder's back in. And Daniel Thies replaces Moritz Wagner. Johannes Thiemann comes out for Schroeder, captain of Germany's back on. With the Toronto Raptors. Serbia in possession, though. 11 left on the shot clock. Down the middle, the big dunk. Huge. Petrusev, 76ers man. Delivers a little pain. And it's a little psychological blow as well. The dunk was unnecessary, but they wanted to stamp down his authority. Schroeder now. About a meter behind the 3-point line. Directly in front, gets to the line, steps back, and count the 3. Germany takes the lead. Now Serbia back with it with Bogdanovic. What a final this is turning out to be. Bogdanovic goes in off the backboard, high up, a right-hander. And the Eagles in the grandstand here, everyone on their feet to celebrate that one. Thies Fake pumps the three. Wagner will be fouled. Petrusev gives it away. It was before the act of shooting, so the physical prowess of Bogdanovic showing why he is the four-time highest. Well, the alley-oop comes in from Germany. Franz Wagner delivers. Beautiful pass from Schroeder. That was from outside the court. The throw back in, and Franz Wagner getting there on a diagonal. Germany leads by a point. Petrusev takes it back for Serbia, though, seconds later. (39-38). Schroeder is out there and, looking for an option. Obst is also there. It's really nice work by Schroeder. Tries to weave his way between two, loses possession. Serbia has it. Out to the right side, Bogdanovic. 3 points. Playing like the MVP he is. Serbia all of a sudden have unleashed with a long-range bomb. Germany with a timeout as Serbia get out to 4 points. A little bit of separation. Germany can't afford to miss the next one. They at least have to get the next points. The step-back jump shot made from a long way from home. Bogdanovic leading his side to potentially the third World Cup. And listening into the Germans, they're speaking in English in their timeout. Coach wants them to play a little more one-on-one, but he wants them to get to the rim. He wants it too. Germany's previous best showing, third place finish in 2002. Serbia came off second best to the Americans in the 2014 final. Serbia missing the services of two-time NBA MVP Nikola Jokic. Opted to rest following a grueling season, so he's watching this. Maybe he's watching. Maybe he needs some time off altogether. We've all been there. But he has his NBA title. Denver Nuggets. Also missing is power forward Borisa Simonak, who had surgery in Manila to remove the kidney after taking a blow to his midsection against South Sudan during one of the preliminary games. With 4 minutes left on the clock in the second, it'll be Germany with Schroeder. So we'll see if there's any changes made after that timeout. It's Obst, Schroeder, Dietz, Voigtmann and Wagner. That's Franz Wagner. Avramovic, Bogdanovic, Davidovac, Guduric and Petrusev. Schroeder couldn't get it across midcourt. And therefore, they've given up possession. That is the pressure from Avramovic. Sensational. It's all about finding an alternate ball handler. This time Germany succumbing to some really good defensive work from Avramovic. So Serbia will have the throw back in. And Davidovac leads Bogdanovic. He arrives. Ball nearly taken away. Davidovac for three. That rims out. Now Germany with a chance. Franz Wagner. Oh, big block. Germany get it back though. The three comes with Schroeder. That also rims out. Serbia will get the big rebounds. And the shot clock for them. 15 seconds now. Davidovac. Well, the bounce pass is stolen. Obst in the defensive area comes away with it. The Germans now, they need to hit the scoreboard here. There's a foul. Franz Wagner wasn't in the act of shooting. Now they may give him 2 shots. Bogdanovic reaching around. Might be 2 shots. And maybe that came after the whistle, the attempted shot. Let's find out what they're going to do as we'll see a couple of substitutions. Milutinov is on, as is Nikolajovic. Davidovac and Petrusev go out. Petrusev with 2 personal fouls. So it will be 2 from the line. First one is in. Back to 3 points. Serbia still leads, 42-39. Franz Wagner will go again, though. And the Orlando man produces the magic. 2-point game. Serbia still on top, though. Germany need some more defense here against the Eagles, who go to the rim. Bounce pass didn't come off of Milutinov. He misses. Looked like an easy enough layup as we go to the flash score player stats. Wagner leading with 14. Schroeder wants 3 for himself and gets it. It's good, and it's 43-42 in favor of his side. Timeout called. Serbians calling that, and that's a restoration of confidence. Epic from the German captain. So Pesic, an experienced coach, makes the timeout call. If you're just joining us, this is the World Cup final here on Live Sport Network. Flash score. This final coming from the Mall of Asia in the Philippines, one of the host nations, along with Japan and Indonesia. We've been following Team USA throughout. They actually went down earlier today to Canada in overtime. What an ending that was to the 4th quarter, with Mikal Bridges sinking, with USA 4 points down with less than 5 seconds to go. He went to the line with 2 shots. He sunk the first and purposely missed the second. Picked up his own rebound, got to the 3-point line, turned, shot, and squared the game up with about half a second left on the clock. Went to overtime, but Canada took over from there, and they get their first ever bronze. But both sides getting to the Olympics next year. Back underway now after the timeout. This is Germany-Serbia. Germany leading 43-42. Obst, Schroeder, Thies, Voigtmann, and Wagner out there for the Mannschaft. Serbia with Bogdanovic. Tries the jump shot, doesn't land it. Avramovic, Bogdanovic, Jovic, Marinkovic, and Milutinov. Another 5 with 2 minutes to go before half-time. Germany trying to extend the leads. It's Thies, goes and misses. Oh, Nikolajovic, who produced that spectacular dunk in the opening seconds. He'll lay it off as now it comes to Avramovic. Back to Bogdanovic. The 2 exchange passes. Shot clock down to 3 seconds. Off the backboard. Avramovic with a left-hand roller. Snuck in and nearly steals it back off Schroeder, trying to prevent him from entering the attacking half of the court. Serbia lead by a point. Schroeder runs into traffic, wants to shoot from 3, dishes it off, receives the bounce pass, and off the backboard, the German captain. That is a magical move. First-class basketball on show. Germany back into the lead, less than a minute to go. Serbia, what can they cook up? Oh, quick pass to Bogdanovic. But the whistle goes. Now, what have they seen here, the match officials? So many lead changes in this game. 15 different lead changes. So from the restart, Jovic goes and misses. Germany with 1 point lead. Want to extend by 4. Off the rim though. And now Avramovic down the other end. Here he comes. He's tripped over and pushed in the back. That's unsportsmanlike in my book. So Germany one of the 2 for 1, but Serbia in transition got desperate. They went in hard with defense, but it's unsportsmanlike, I think, against Franz Wagner. So Schroeder was there, but Franz Wagner with the hands in the back. Now it's on Avramovic. Fair enough, there was some contact from Franz Wagner. But as soon as Avramovic felt the contact, he went down like a footballer. Match officials go to review. So that's why we have the delay in play, the foul review with the instant replay system. 34 seconds left in the half. Franz Wagner incidentally leads with 14 points in this game. Bogdanovic with 13, Schroeder with 12, then Marinkovic with 9, Jovic with 7. That's Nikola Jovic. But contributions from 7 players for Germany. Same for Serbia. A good amount of scoring, good amount of pressure. Stunning World Cup final on Flash Score. So they're still reviewing this. I think they're going to give 2 shots as he was going to the basket. So that's Avramovic. Foul drawn against Franz Wagner. 2 free throws awarded. No unsportsmanlike conduct. I don't think he's going to get that. So good news for Franz Wagner. Not enough in it. Gordon Herbert off the touchline. He's got plenty to say. So with 1 point between the 2 teams, Serbia can tie it up here with Avramovic. Praised with the sign of the cross before taking the first. Still some tension on the touchline. Lands the first, hit the front of the rim, then the back of the rim, then in. We've all been there and done that. The blue, red and white of Serbia on show, looking for a 3rd title. Germany have never been here, never won it. Oh, good rebound, but that backfired. Voigtman looking to knock it away, but now it's Schroeder all the way through to the rim, and a dunk, throws it down. And Germany, when it looked like Serbia would tie the ball up until the break, the intercept pass, the run down the pitch, straight down the middle from the German captain. Final seconds now with 10, less than 10. Foul comes against Schroeder. And he's made contact with the head of Bogdanovic. Looks a little apologetic, but that is the foul count all used up. Schroeder got some good hang time with the dunk. Germany still leading by 2. And it will be all about the mind games going into the break with 8.7 seconds. And Serbia, they will have the free throws, 2 of 2 coming for Bogdanovic, who gets the first, brings it back to a point. There's that little slap. Does he want to miss? No, he wants to sink it and does so. It is 47 apiece. Just under 9 seconds to go. Germany want to get it to the captain. Schroeder nearly fumbles. He needs to get as close as he can. Goes for the jump shot. Doesn't make it. And that is the halftime buzzer. We have a tie game. What a final this is in Manila. Fantastic. At 47 each. Now where does Pesic and Herbert, the two coaches, go from here? So far, the two sides inseparable. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with the remainder of the World Cup final here. FIBA action from the Philippines. So we're back live here for the second half. This is the FIBA World Cup final. Here with David Frew, the commentator, and Serbia will get the ball and head down instantly for a long-range attempt there on the right side of the court. Still 47 each. The halftime break score. Starting five for each side. Obst, Schroeder, Thies, Voigtman and Wagner for the Germans. Bogdanovic, the two Jovic's, Marinkovic and Milutinov. For Serbia, still with it. Down to 10 seconds on the shot clock. Left side of the pitch, the alley-oop pass. Doesn't come off. Milutinov brings it down, looks for an option. They'll have to shoot from long range. Here it comes. It was an air ball. Misses. Milutinov says that he got the shot off in time before the buzzer went. Third quarter underway. They're not going to count the points. It's still 47 each. Just having a look at the halftime stats. It's all available on the Flash Score app. Bogdanovic, the best for Serbia. 15 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. For the Germans, well, there's a double impact from the captain, Schroeder, and also Franz Wagner. 14 points apiece. 3 rebounds for Wagner, 1 for Schroeder, but also 1 assist for the captain. Let's see if the Germans can make history against a really good Serbian side. It's number 6, the 6th ranked side, Serbia, up against the 11th ranked. So there's a challenge requested here. I think the challenge is going to be rejected, though. It's for the offensive rebound here, and then the shot away from Nikola Milutinov. So using a head coaching challenge on that, because Felislav Pesic is wasted. Usually you want to hang on to that until you've got a sniff of a crucial moment where you could win or lose the match, but it scores tied at 47 each. Germany back in possession. Schroeder dishes off to Wagner. Schroeder getting manhandled from behind. He goes all the way and lands 2. He got inside then outside off the backboard with a layup. Germany out to a 2-point lead. First points of the half. They lost the first quarter 26-23, but by an equal margin on the second, 24-21. That is how we had the tied scoreline going into the long break. Now it's Bogdanovic. He will get the ball back after Tiller, German player, and goes out. Nikolajovic gets us back on the way. Bogdanovic dishes off. Serbia won 3 points. No. Nikolajovic. Now the 3 attempt will come. Just on the buzzer. The shot clock was winding down, and now Schroeder has been fouled in the backcourt by Marinkovic. So that will come down. It's a tough way to foul your opponent in the open court. Not sure if that was necessary, but easier for me to talk about than to perform. The heat is on, sweat is pouring in the World Cup final in Manila. Franz Wagner for 3, can't quite get it in. Rolls out, Germany on the rebound, and Voigtman lobbed it back in and then out. So 90 seconds gone already in the third. We've had a challenge from the Serbian head coach that was rejected. His side in possession. About to wind down to the 10-second shot clock mark, and Bogdanovic, the captain, drives in, gets it to Milutinov. Bogdanovic on the rebound, snuck in from nowhere. Silent assassin, the captain, ties the scores 49-49. cleans up the messy attempt at the hoop, and Serbia showing their captain has what it takes to send them to a big World Cup victory. Shot clock winding down for the Germans now. It's been intercepted. Now Nikola Jovic had it knocked out of his hands, and the shot clock for Germany resets. 24 seconds. The two from the baseline was wasted, and then just on the rebound, it was the number 7, Voigtman, went up and got fouled. So that's against Bogdan Bogdanovic. Just making contact with the right arm of Voigtman. To the foul drawn. First coming. Caresses it home. Johannes Voigtman plays with Olimpia Milano in the Italian Basketball League. USA knocking Italy out of the tournament. Incidentally, the big win, 37-point margin. Makes the second as well. So Germany back with a 2-point gap, 7 points for Voigtman in this game and 4 rebounds. 2 assists, I might add. Third most valuable contributor so far. A long way to go in this game. Still over 7 minutes in the third. Serbia with 10 seconds. The bounce pass, it goes out of bounds, and Germany win it back. And that could be crucial. Complexion of the match. Stefan Jovic just took his eye off the ball. And now Germany can try and extend it back out to a decent degree of separation. Schroeder out wide. Obst was never on from a long way out. Now Serbia to the basket, the drive, and that was wonderful from Nikola Jovic. 51 each, 9 points for Jovic. Oh, pass intercepted by Stefan Jovic. Lays it off. Pass intended for Milutinov. Jovic quickly gets there, cleans it back up. Bogdanovic, still plenty of time on the shot clock. Now into single digits. Milutinov wants the loop. Over the top. Can't get it. And the trip on Schroeder. And that's Guduric, who's committed the foul. Bogdanovic, Guduric, the two Jovic's and Milutinov out there. Franz Wagner's played over 20 minutes of this game. Voigtman, Thies, Schroeder and Obst. I think Germany might be asking for a review. Schroeder very slow to get up. Voigtman and Thies standing over him. It was the outstretched leg. It was an intentional contact there from the Serbian number 23, Guduric. Plays in the Turkish league with Fenerbahce. I recognize that name from the footballing arm of the club. And we're back underway. Germany still with it. Just over 6 minutes to go in the third. Schroeder finds a gap, exploits it. To the basket he goes, 2 points. Germany retakes the lead. Number 17 has 18 points. He's made 5 of 6 from 2-point territory in this game. Field goals attempted, 38 for Serbia, 33 for Germany. Milutinov down low. He couldn't find a way out of trouble, and Germany get the 3-second call. Now it's a question of whether they can create some separation. There's a double defensive effort on Milutinov. Plays in the Greek league with Olympiacos. Germany just starting to get some ascendancy. Pass from left to right. Drives in and banks 2 more points. 4-point lead for Germany from the big man. It's Johannes Voigtman. So far this quarter, it's 7 field goals attempted to 6, but 3 have been made by the Germans. Milutinov goes up, whistle went. He hits the deck, and with 5 minutes left on the clock, 9 seconds on the shot clock, more importantly, he drew 2 defenders. Tried the lob shot. Daniel Tice has committed the foul. That's his second personally. So to the line, Serbia with a chance to bridge some of this 4-point gap. So Milutinov makes the first. Jovic there in case of a rebound here. And Milutinov made the second as well. So back to a 2-point margin. Excellent free throw shooting from the Serbian side today. Schroeder. 15 minutes remaining in the match. Bounce pass doesn't work out. Now Serbia can tie it up. 3 points. No, not quite. Jovic looking for a teammate to pass to. Still plenty on the shot clock. Bogdanovic has it. It's the safe pair of hands. He dishes it off, gets it back. 3 points. Off the backboard though, and that's going to be a Germany basketball. So the buzzer's going. There might be a timeout here. No, some substitutions coming. Avramovic, Bogdanovic, Guduric, Nikola Jovic and Milutinov out there. Bonga comes back in. Obst is there. Schroeder's still there. Voigtman and Moritz Wagner. So France is having a rest. So Bonga, or a secondary ball handler, is what Germany are looking for the next period from their coach, Gordon Herbert. Schroeder goes out to the right side. Voigtman receives the intercept. There's a hand in there. And it's Avramovic who's marking up on Schroeder. His defense is ferocious, looking to repel everything the Germans are bringing. Brought back in by Schroeder. And Bonga's wide open. Closed down quickly though. So Schroeder goes for it with the expiration of the shot clock. There's a block against Avramovic here, and it was Schroeder shooting from 3-point territory. Avramovic is saying, go and have a look at the replay. I got some facial contact from the arm. Bogdanovic trying to calm his player down. Now, I don't think that Schroeder did anything wrong there. Avramovic claiming that Schroeder made intentional contact with the face. A bit of a stretch, a tenuous link, if any. Official review underway though. So we need a little bit of time for this incident review. Schroeder shooting from directly in front from the 3-point line. Avramovic came over the top with the right hand rather. Looked to block the shot. Definitely made some contact with Schroeder as he was shooting. So did he get the ball? And did he get the arm? That's what the match officials are discussing right now. They're saying there's contact on the shoulder. So 3 shots coming for Schroeder. The German number 17 will go to the line. Now with this, this is a big moment. 4 minutes from the end of the thirds. Germany with a 2-point lead and could extend that to 5. to the German captain. What can he do here? Germany leading, and he misses the first. A little bit of a jeer from the touchline, the Serbian fans trying to put him off. He comes in again for the second. Gets that one. 3-point lead. Can he make it 4? Dennis Schroeder of the Toronto Raptors makes the third one. So 2 from 3 from the line. 4-point lead for Germany over Serbia. Today, 20 points. More importantly, against the USA, he got to 17. Now Bonga trying to block out the run of Avramovic. Now it's Guduric fouled as he got through the first player. It's up against Obst. Before he made a shot, it was on the run in from about 8 meters out from the hoop. Serbia throw it back in. Out to the left side. Milutinov with Guduric. Shot clock about to expire. Has to go. 1 second to go. 3 points and a miss. Serbia can't clean up the rebound either. Germany basketball. This could be the difference maker. Clever defense from Germany. This would be a colossal result if they can win their first ever. Plenty of attention across the world for this, the FIBA World Cup final. Well, thank you for joining. This is Schroeder looking for 2. Nails it from the baseline. Now that was poetic, the way he came in. Absolutely phenomenal from the captain. Serbia, can they reply? Underneath the hoop, huge rebound and rejection. Bonga, look at him go to the rim, and he's fouled on the way up. 6-point lead for Germany, and it could get worse for Serbia. It's a technical foul against them. And the back check starting to come from courtside area. Hopefully, Svetislav Pesic doesn't lose. Against Bogdanovic, it was Bonga with a solid effort. And now, at the other end, Bonga got the hand to the ball as Milutinov went up. Germany came away with it and now have the chance to extend to 7 points or more. 2 free throws coming. And a technical foul. It's actually going against Milutinov. They've clarified that. So the first is made. Schroeder took it. Lead goes to 7. Milutinov probably a little frustrated because he felt as if he was fouled down the other end. So Bonga will step up and take the second shot. And gets it. Hits the ring, hits the backboard and back in. Bonga will go again. And gets it. All 3 made by the Bayern Munich man and the Toronto Raptors. Point guard. Out to a 9-point lead for Germany. The separation, mark my words, is there. And Serbia were the favourites coming in. They're up against the 11th ranked side on the planet. Well, the whistle goes. There's a foul called here. This is going against the number 13, Moritz Wagner. So the throw comes back in for Serbia. Need to arrest this lead. Bogdanovic, 3 points. Avramovic, a long way out, picked up by Davidovac. Now, is this going against Bonga or for him? Bogdanovic now up to 3 fouls. So Davidovac down the other end. I think he's going to get a couple of free throws for that. Plays for Red Star. Crucial moment of the game. They need to bridge the gap. And Davidovac misses the first. Needs to make a second. And we saw the USA bridge a big gap earlier in the third versus fourth, play it off. But this is the World Cup final. Pressure situation. Doesn't make the second shot. Big rebound from Bonga. And Germany can come back down to try and get it to double digits now. Schroeder on the spin. Fens. Obst in the corner. Three-point effort here. No, under the hoop. Wide open was Moritz Wagner, who made an easy layup and takes it out to 11 points. Kicked it to the corner, back inside. And then the big pass under the basket for Germany. Serbia with a timeout now. 2 minutes 18 left on the third quarter clock. But Serbia will have the ball when we restart. They're being outscored and outplayed in the third. 17 points to 6. Scintillating basketball by the Germans. The Germans nearly surrendered their quarterfinal to World Cup debutants Latvia, squeaking past them 81-79. And Dennis Schroeder that night getting 4 of 26 from the field. Tonight, though, he is one of the standout players. 23 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. He leads this match and is on course for an MVP in a World Cup final. Can't get much better than that. Serbia, well, can they stop this fairy tale run for Germany? Bogdanovic and his side. Serbia 2 from 11 in this third. So they are without Jokic, though. Nikola Jokic, the Denver Nuggets man, opted not to play. They're really missing him at this stage. 64-53, Germany over Serbia. The restart coming. The Eagles in possession, playing in the blue. Germany in the white. Bonga defending. Marinkovic goes on the spin. Shot clock about to expire. Doesn't land it. And again, Germany can come down and go for 3. This time, doesn't land it. That was a long way out, about a meter from behind the 3-point line. That was a Voigtman in the last seconds of the shot clock. Lowe is back out there. The 2 Wagner brothers, Voigtman and Bonga. So Schroeder having a rest. Avramovic, Davidovac, Guduric, Marinkovic and Putrasev for Serbia. Franz Wagner checking in for Obst, and that'll offer some more size for coach Gordon Herbert. Canadian Finnish, the nationalities of their coach. So there's a foul on Guduric. I think he's going to go to the line for 2 shots. Dennis Schroeder with a mammoth game has been brought out, and is he being sent back in already? 3 fouls against him. He's going to be forced to go out as Maldo Lowe has to come in. It's a good sub. 3 fouls. He can save him for the fourth quarter with 90 seconds to go. Serbia lands the first free throw here with Marko Guduric. Guduric needs to make the second. The man from Fenerbahce does so. Brings it back to 9 points. If they can just get it back to less than, let's say, 6 or 7 points, they're in with a real shot of producing a big comeback in the last quarter. Germany from a long way out. They have the ball with Franz Wagner. 3-2. Lands the three with 1 second left on the shot clock. Franz Wagner. That is huge for Germany. 17 points for the Orlando man. Serbia coming up empty in defense. 67 to 55. Three-point attempt from Guduric, missing. Petrusev, oh, that is unbelievable from that angle. Lands the two, brings it back to 10. 30 seconds left to go. Bonga loses the ball, loses his footing. Germany looking for two. Wagner misses, gets the rebounds. Can't be tipped out, scores. And was there an obstruction? Moritz Wagner gets the two. Takes it out to 12 points. Germany are on course. The energy from Moritz Wagner. Bonga has been instrumental. His impact. And the Wagner brothers unstoppable in the World Cup final. A joy for the Germans so far. 12-point lead. Serbia with 10 seconds left in the quarter. Now, can they get the two? The drive doesn't come off. Germany will have 5 seconds. Franz Wagner might want to go himself. Loses the ball. Serbia from long range with a steal. And that is the end of the thirds. What a quarter for Germany to assert their authority. 22 points to 10 in the quarter. And they lead 69 to 57. Possibly the worst quarter of Serbia's cup. We'll be back in about a minute. The players having a rest and Serbia with it all to do. 12 points. It's not undoable. So far, Germany looking competent and first-class performance from them. Gordon Herbert on the brink of making history. All they have to do is stave off a good portion of Serbia's attack in the final quarter, and they will have their first ever World Cup victory. Stay with us on Flash Score. So, it is do or die for Serbia. They're already out there in the middle. They know the mission presented before them. They need to win this quarter by at least 12 points to take it to overtime. This is the World Cup Championship final, FIBA, in Manila at the Mall of Asia. The co-hosts hosting the majority of the knockout matches. Team USA earlier losing to Canada. That game went to overtime. Will this one? Doesn't look like it will at this stage with a 12-point lead, 69 to 57. But Serbia should get a two here. Big dunk to get off to a flyer in the fourth. Is this the start of a comeback? It's back to 10 points within the first 20 seconds of the quarter. In transition, absolutely devastating. A ruthless statement of intent from the Eagles. Schroeder just keeping it away from Avramovic, not giving an inch. Well, Schroeder's made the basket. I think the whistle went a long time before he got the shot away, though. Points won't count. Schroeder, 23 of them so far. went into the chest of Avramovic. Schroeder off balance. Ball went in the hoop, but it will be a throw from the sideline. Germany with it. They just need to milk as much of the clock as possible. Wagner will have to go for it. Rims out. Another chance to Serbia to just chip away at the deficit. Experience with them. We'll go through the starting five in each side. Bonga, Schroeder, Thiemann and the Wagner brothers for Germany. Avramovic, Bogdanovic, Davidovac and Nikolajovic with Petrusev. Avramovic, explosive run through. Can't find the hoop, and Germany clean it up on the rebound. Schroeder, the captain, can dish it off. Franz Wagner drives, makes the two. Off the backboard, and it's back out to 12 points. Germany hit the 70s. So nearly 2 minutes have been eaten up in this fourth quarter. Serbia are no closer. So there's a foul here. It's against Davidovac on Thiemann. He made the basket down the other end, gives away the foul. Now, Serbia still with it, 12-point game. Now, who's going to lead them back? Bogdanovic, big hustle from Franz Wagner. He's all over the court. Serbia have to go for it. Got the shot away before the shot clock expired, but now players in a scuffle on the ground. That's how badly they want this. Moritz Wagner, the two Orlando Magic men, are producing it. Monumental effort from Gordon Herbert's side. Serbia, so far in this fourth, don't have the answers. Reason for optimism, though. If they can defend well enough, keep Serbia from making field shots, they can plug away. Serbia from three-point range. It's nailed. Avramovic. Is that going to spark something? Brings it back to 9 points. Now it's about defending for the Serbs. Keeping Schroeder well away. Bonga comes to offer a screen. Offensive foul against Bonga for the push. And that is another big, big moment. Number 4 on Isaac Bonga as well. And he just ran into the back of Avramovic. Plays for Partizan. Bonga, the Bayern Munich man. It's a 9 points lead. Germany gave it away. So another 2 here will bring it to 7. But it's all about Serbia finding space in that zone. Here they go. Petrusev on the turn, makes the 2. And they do get it back to 7. 71-64. That was terrific. Delightful basketball. And Germany with the timeout. It's gone down from 11 points to 7. 7:22 left, and it is Gordon Herbert who wants to restore some order. Hit the reset button. Serbia leading 7-2. They've brought it back by 5 points in this fourth. And just a recap on this game. Serbia playing in their first FIBA World Cup final since 2002. So there's 21 years between drinks after beating Canada in the semi-final. Germany, however, have reached their first final after defeating 5-time winner Team USA. And they look like they're on the cusp, about to suffocate the Serbs into a very unpredictable kind of victory here. Technical precision is what it's about going into the last few minutes Can they maintain their composure? They've been able, through their coach, to offer some good game management. Pedigree with Serbia, but Germany with the Wagner brothers, Voigtmann, and of course the captain, Dennis Schroeder. He's back out there, 23 points. Nothing in the final quarter though. Germany would like the next points. Timeout is over. Germany has the ball. Franz Wagner initiating the offense. Pressure from Avramovic has been immense. Back with Wagner. He's a long way out. The clock ticking down. 2 points. Nailed. It's Andreas Obst. Another Bayern Munich man landing a nice jump shot from a diagonal. Back to 9 points. 7 points in total for Obst. Avramovic, easy layup, straight down the middle. Penetrating drive. 73-66. So Serbia winning the last quarter 9-4, but still trailing. Germany with it in offense. Go through the 5 that are out there. Schroeder with the clock ticking down, goes for 3 off the rim. Serbia can chip away some more here. Well, that was ambitious, almost audacious there from Davidovic. Wasted opportunity, tried to get a quick 2. He had too many bodies in the way. Germany now back with it. Shot clock down to 10. Schroeder on the spin. Wants to go all the way himself. Goes high from the baseline. Picked up. Still can't be put away by Moritz. Now Franz tees up. Misses the 3. Serbia now get to try and hit the scoreboard down the other end. Is that a charge? It is. Brilliant defending. Moritz Wagner getting his big frame in the way of Petrusev. Didn't take the contact direct, but put his body in the right place. Already took a couple of steps, did Petrusev. Went off the body, took another step anyway. Landed the shot, but it was after the foul was committed. Now the screen for Schroeder to get into the attacking half. Zone here from Serbia. 3 points from Moritz Wagner. Doesn't come off. He was left wide open from in front. If he landed that, would be a 10-point gap. Serbia still in this with just over 5 minutes. So, just going through the flash score stats. Bogdan Bogdanovic, can he inspire his side to a comeback? Germany will have the ball from the side as it came off Davidovac. Back with Obst. 10, 9, 7, 6. Need to get the shot away. Serbia will clean it up. Wonderful defense. So 5 minutes left right now. Serbia still in it. Need the 3 points. Wide open. Avramovic hits it. Brings it back to 4 points. The final is back on. They lead 12-7 in the fourth quarter. Schroeder in. Gets blocked. Franz Wagner picks it up. Germany still with it. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Down to 6. 3 points here. Can they land it? Oh, yes, they can. Johannes Voigtmann. From wide out on the left. They left the big man all alone and have paid the price. 76-69. Germany in the lead. Bogdanovic now for Serbia. Less than 6 seconds. Jovic from the corner. Can't find it. Voigtmann with the rebound, and Schroeder can bring it back. Asking for his side to be patient as he milks seconds. Statistically, that'll win you games. You've got to produce the pass at the right time. Davidovac produces a foul. 7-point margin. The rescreen. And then Tice was the man fouled. So, Goodrich comes in. Germany from the sideline, back in from Schroeder. Long pass. Schroeder rolls up to take it back. Tice was open. Misses badly. The ball put back in. Franz Wagner knew there wasn't much time. Tried to go with a Hail Mary. Serbia with it, no. 15 seconds on the shot clock for them. Trailing by 7. Still 7. 3-point effort comes to nothing. You can see the fatigue starting to set in, and an exquisite performance for the first 3 quarters from Germany. Serbia leading the 4th, but still behind. Schroeder wants to go alone. Can't quite make it. Brought down by the Serbians. And the boys in blue, with 2 points, can bring it back to a 4-point margin. It would be a 5-point margin, actually. Mathematics on a Sunday, not my strong point. And the intercept comes with Germany. Schroeder has it. Now Voigtman. We've seen the damage he can do on the spin. Able to reclaim possession. Schroeder with it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. In the middle they go. And there's a foul here. Driving to the basket is Jovic, who committed the foul. Now the man going through was Tice, wearing the number 10. He was off balance as he went for the easy play layup. Didn't make it. I think he's got done for the charge there. So it's all about the second efforts there, helping your teammates. And Serbia has the ball. It's actually not a foul, it's a turnover. Little confusion there. Offensive foul play, it looked like. But Avramovic with 2 minutes to go. Need to get points. Can't find it. Brought down by Germany. And draws the foul. Petrusev giving it away on Franz Wagner. And we should have a few stoppages before the final siren goes. Germany looking good with a 7-point lead, 76-69. And they will have the chance for 2 free throws. Franz Wagner, but the timeout comes. Just over 2 minutes. So it is a 7-point margin, but we saw what the USA did earlier on today. Serbia are one of those sides that has the class. They've got the firepower as well. They overcame Canada by 95-86 in the semi-final. Before that, they took down Lithuania 87-68. A big win over the Dominican Republic, 112-79. They lost to the Italians by 2 before that, but they did enough to get through to the knockout stage. And 3 easy wins in the preliminary group stage. And it's been a magnificent tournament for them. But no Nikola Jovic, Denver Nuggets man, choosing not to appear. And no Borsa Simonac, the Zaragoza man who's had his kidney removed after the collision. The blunt force trauma suffered against South Sudan. So Germany just need to get through the next couple of minutes and they will have some silverware, but it will be possibly in the color of gold. This is the World Cup final. FIBA action on Flash Score. Is this the final couple of minutes of the tournament? Earlier today, Team USA going down to Canada. Big finish with Mikal Bridges sending it into overtime. But then Canada regrouping, getting the job done, taking a bronze medal for the first time. And we are on the brink of more history. The first shot here as the timeout comes to an end. It is nailed by Franz Wagner. So can he make the second? Persistence required. Unabated, the Germans take it out to a 9-point lead. 2 minutes left on the clock. Wagner today 19 points. Serbia has to go quick. Avramovic for three. Gets it. Brings it back to 6. Now that will be in the back of Schroeder's mind. A little bit of a nervy finish coming up. He's trying to milk every second off the clock he can. It's with Voigtman. 7, 6 on the shot clock. Schroeder might have to go alone. Goes for 3. Doesn't get it. Brought down by Serbia. Another chance for Serbia to bring it back to 4, possibly 3. Doesn't come off. He was fouled. Avramovic attempting the 3. He will go to the line. So a big moment here, and it might be Serbia's best chance to open up, kick the door open. Can they get it back to possible 3-point margin?
May pag-asa ba, mga...
So Avramovic from the line goes with the first one and gets it. They fist pump in the crowd, the Serbs, 78-73. Is there a script written in their favor? 1:21 left on the clock. Seconds of 3 landed by Avramovic. Holds his nerve. And there's a heavy-duty finish. A nervy one for the Germans. Can he land the thirds? Oh, yes, he can. Never looked like missing. It is a 3-point game. They brought it back from double digits. The Serbs, they are ingesting this comeback. Can Germany, with a timeout called by Gordon Herbert, their coach, can they regroup? This is the kind of World Cup final that we all wanted. The score by the quarter, though, Serbia 18-9. They lead in this final period. Before that, it was Germany with a standout 22-10. Third quarter thrashing over the Serbs. Serbia simply need another 3 points, and the game is tied. Germany have to be unwavering in this final 81 seconds. Otherwise, we're going to overtime or a possible Serbian victory, looking for their 3rd World Cup. Timeout is over. It is business time. First World Cup final for Serbia since 2002. Have a look at the 5 out there for each side. Bonga, Ob, Schroeder, Thies and Franz Wagner for Germany. Avramovic, Bogdanovic, Guduric. Well, Bogdanovic is intercepted here. Serbia has a chance to get back on level terms. Bogdanovic back with it. So much time left on the clock. They go for 3. Doesn't get it. Brought down by Germany. Big moment for them. What a miss. Marinkovic and Milutinov, the other two out there for Serbia, along with Guduric, Bogdanovic and Avramovic. Now Schroeder's been fouled by Avramovic. So Schroeder will go to the line. 48.7 seconds left. Commitment required from Germany. They need to react with their captain landing a couple of free throws. Take it back out to 5 points. Schroeder with the first. Needs to get at least one. Misses the first. Big cheer from the crowds here at the Mall of Asia. German captain wants this next one for some separation. Alemania, they're called. Der Mannschaft. He lands the second, takes it to a 4-point lead. Now Serbia moving swiftly down court. Easy two for Guduric. Doesn't make it, but draws the foul. Missed the chance for a 3-point play, though. Looked as though he should get the layup. Missed it. Franz Wagner giving away the foul. He drew the foul, but unable to finish. So we'll go to the line for two. The arm chop from the Orlando Magic guards. He would make that shot 9 times out of 10, but in the World Cup final, it's all about holding your nerve, keeping you cool, and this is what he needs to do from the line. Gets the first. 79-76. If he gets this next one, it is anyone's game. Tension in the crowd. German fans unable to watch. Same with the Serbs. Lands the second. 2-point game. 40 seconds to go. Germany with it, high court press. Wagner finds Vogt. Now it's Voigtman. Now Schroeder calming the game down. Serbia have a game plan. Schroeder goes to the basket and gets it. Nails that. They weren't ready for him, the German captain. Leading by example, may have won his nation their first World Cup with 21.4 seconds to go. Germany leads by 4. Serbia with another timeout. Like lightning. Finessed his way through. Serbia let him go. Avramovic couldn't go with him. And Schroeder now out to a game high. We'll take a look at the stats on Flash Score. Schroeder, 23 points, 2 rebounds. Challengers left. Germany has 1, Serbia nothing. And Germany with a 4-point advantage. Player stats. Avramovic, 21 points for Serbia. He leads with Bogdanovic with 17. One of them needs to come up with points, though. The buzzer goes and the timeout is over. 4-point comeback earlier today with 5 seconds from Team USA. What can Serbia do? Germany knocking out the Americans. Avramovic goes for 3, can't find it. It comes back for Bogdanovic. Still some time on the shot clock. Well, the ball goes out of bounds. That is a shocking pass from Guduric. 13.4 seconds remaining. 4-point lead still for Germany. Both sides up on their feet. A last gasp effort from the Serbs perhaps is over. They lead the quarter 20-12 though. but they lost the third one by 12. Germany in possession. The foul comes. Immediately fouled. So this cup is coming down to the free throw line. Schroeder should have what it takes to land a couple more shots. Serbian fans looking distraught in the stands. 12.6 seconds left. Schroeder from the line. Diamantschaf fans with hands clenched as if they're praying to the basketball gods. First one has landed. It's out to 5 points. Is that enough? Dennis Schroeder, the Toronto Raptors man, lands the second. 6-point lead. Serbia need to get it down the other end. Need a quick three. No time left. Need to dish it off. The 3-point comes. Avramovic with a Hail Mary misses out. And Germany with 3.7 seconds left. Looks like the game is over. They just have to throw the ball back in. Avramovic missing. He's got his rosary beads out. Serbians distraught. Germany has done it. The best moment in Germany's basketball history. They have won their first World Cup here in the Philippines. The 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup goes to Germany. A 4-point win over Serbia. The 11th ranked nation on the planet takes the title for the first time. 83-77. Serbia denied. They were the favourites coming into this. They were dark horses at the beginning of the tournament. And Germany, they take down Team USA in the semifinals and take down Serbia. Dennis Schroeder surely will get the MVP. Magnificent performance from the